Come here, Bella. You remember me or not? You used to give me a hard time when I was in your house. Yeah. We used to play together, remember? You remember or not? Huh? Oh, no wonder. Come here, come here. You have two now? Oh, gee. This one is the one giving me a hard time? No. Oh, this is the smaller one? Oh, they're mixed up. But they both look the same. I thought you get so big. How come you let him beat you like this? In size, huh? Can't do that, huh? Here. Very good. Now he's okay now? Huh? He used to run around and give everybody all the time. Wow. He's bigger than you now. Watch out, huh? Watch out. Watch out who's giving whom hard time. And what about your teeth, by the way? Huh? What did you do?
I got the dentist.
You got the dentist? What did he say? The dentist, what did he say?
don't know.
You don't know? Wow. I can tell you a story about dentists. There was a dentist, you know. He like to comfort the children, you know. Okay, oh, it doesn't hurt, you know. So when he put the needle, you know, so big like this, into the teeth, you know, into the gum, you know, try to make it numb. So he just tries to pat. He said, oh, what will you do when you grow up? And then he put the needle right in, and the kid say, I'll kill you when I grow up. That's all it is. Yeah, kid. Yeah. And then the kid cried so hard, just like you. Did you cry? No, you didn't. No, okay. The other kid cried so hard, and you know. So afterward, the dentist treated his teeth, you know, pulled it out like that, and then he charged the mother $40. And the mother complained. He said, how come? It says outside only $10 for one tooth for a kid. Why you charge me 4 times more? Huh? $40. That's 4 times more. And the dentist said, your kid was so lousy, and he cried so loud he frightened all the kids out, and I lost the business. I lost all the 3 kids, so you have to pay for. You know, we have some extra terrible idiots who believe in everything I say. Come on, we're still here. Hey, sit down. The ground is cool. Should I sit and make an example? No, I have high heel, that's why not. Wow. How are you? How is everybody?
Fine.
How is my driving? I drive you crazy, huh? Yeah? You know what? When I first took the driving lesson, huh? Yeah, my friend asked me, oh, how you like the instructor? I said, oh, he's lousy, he's terrible. I said, how come? He's supposed to be the best one in town, you know? I said, no, he doesn't know what he's doing, you know? At one time he told me 25 miles per hour, and the other one he told me fast, 50 miles per hour. And the other time he said me, oh, cannot, only 40 miles an hour. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Yeah, you know, huh? You know all that stuff, huh? How is the food? Oh my God, I just came here to enjoy with the kids, and look at what I have to do now. Just sit here like usual. Just business as usual. And I heard that some of the people invited some VIP today even. Gosh, you know, when I heard that, I nearly faint, you know. Really, I did. Didn't I? Who is it? Coy or somebody? Phạm Duy tới chưa? Chưa hả? Hả? Trời ơi, cái lễ của Nhi Đồng mà mời chi mấy ông Bồ Tát bự vậy? Tới đây mình làm sao ăn nói? Hả? They invite some of the VIP, you know, Vietnamese tradition, and you know what the Vietnamese like, and the tradition even like, you know. Oh God, when I heard that, oh, such and such coming, I said, oh no. Yeah, because I was going to go like this, you know, and then eat some lollipop or something. And if you bring some such a VIP here, how do I have to behave, you know? It's different, you know. Sometimes people expect different from what we are, huh? You know, like very official and all that. But never mind, you help me. Just treat them more like kids today. Okay, huh? Today is the kids stuff, right? We want to be children again for a change, huh? We want to put down every kind of frigid, national or whatever traditional custom and just relax, right? Suppose the UFO even come here right now, we don't care. just be a kid, okay? I think that's the best time of our life. Doesn't matter what befalls us, or we never know anything, really. We only know the basic things like, okay, if we're hungry, if we're thirsty, if the parents love us or not, if our friends are still there to play the game next day. And at that time, the world is more beautiful. But every time we can go back to this childhood again, because it's always inside us. It's the kingdom. It's the kingdom of purity. Every one of us is a kid at heart, anyhow. Sometimes you don't feel like that? You do, huh? Sometimes you do, huh? It's like but you know what? The way we're trained, like, we have to be like this, we have to be like that, especially the Chinghai have to be like what, you know? Oh, God, I'm so tired for 15 years. I want to retire, become kid again, huh? So I think I will be that, huh? Now I think I live a more free life, you know. And if you don't like it, just too bad. Just too bad. Huh? I just drive car and, you know, just be more casual. Do you like this kind of master? Then it's fine. I do have a license, come on. I didn't pass 2 times. I didn't say I didn't pass 3 times. I'm already embarrassed enough. Don't make it worse, please. 2 times you fail the driving license, it's already bad enough. You can't fail 3 times, right? She just make it worse than it already is. As if I'm not embarrassed enough. I have my pride, you know. When I failed the test, first time I forgave Jesus. At that time I believe in Jesus. Yeah. Of course, I also pray to Buddha just in case, and see which one of them, you know, will make me pass the test. But the first time I prayed, not so hard, so I forgave Jesus, you know. The second time, oh, I really fell out with him. I say, I prayed to you 3 days. Not the whole day, of course. We always say, okay, I sit 3 days and retreat, or we pray 3 days, but we never really do, right? Maybe 5 minutes here and 2 minutes there, and between the knobs, you know, and the run around with the monkey mind business, between everything else, yeah, and between the quarrel with the husband and wife, and, you know, whatever, and we pray. Okay, I'm still here. Jesus, please help me, you know. 3 days I prayed to him. I said, I prayed to you 3 days, and look at what you did to me. You let me fail so miserably, and fell so straight like this, you know, because the inspector, who sat behind, when I passed through the red light, he said, forget it. He said, don't bother, okay? Don't bother. Just stop. And I said, it's not my fault. It's winter, you know, and it's a very difficult road. Why did you have to pick this difficult road to test me, you know, first-time driver? And all that, you know. And he said, oh, no, never mind. You will have a chance again in the future. Wow, I really didn't talk to Jesus for weeks. I thought he is a really lousy friend. You can't trust him. Just for one lousy little license, and he makes much trouble like that. What if I give him all my life? I give him everything. Then what would he do with it? I said, you stay where you are. You know, I'm okay alone. Just for a while. Yeah. Mother Teresa just died. You remember her? Yeah. She said something very nice. Oh, she doesn't die, so we are not miserable that she went. It's okay. You know, the whole world cry already. We don't need to, okay? We celebrate because she's gone back to God. It's good for her, right? I changed my place to her any time. Even with the Princess Diana or whatever. Not yet. But nevertheless, we have, send condolence. Actually, because we felt also sad. We felt good for them, now for Mother Teresa and for Princess Diana, but we feel bad. Feel bad because we lost a good friend. We lost such beautiful faces. We don't see them anymore. Of course they are in the heart, but they're not among our physical magnetic field. And that's what something missing, like a little void there. Okay, let's go back to what I wanted to say before I forgot again. I always do like this. It's just like my driving. Drive anywhere, I forgot where to go. If I haven't had somebody guiding me, I would have been lost somewhere, in Palm Spring Desert. I go to Arizona over there, I would never go here. So Mother Teresa once said about Jesus. Like somebody asked her, it's about marriage, complaining that marriage is very difficult. Like, oh, my husband, oh God, it's so difficult to please him, Can you advise me something, how to keep a marriage? A woman asked. So the Mother Teresa held up her finger, this finger, okay. Mama, I just want to tell you, otherwise you misunderstand me. The fourth finger, okay? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth finger, okay? You have witness, all right? Yeah, and she had a ring on it. Oh no, probably this one. Yeah, the left side, huh? This is where you wear the wedding ring. So she held up her finger and showed her wedding ring. Yeah, because in many of the Catholic or Christian order, when a nun is, given up, has a ordained into priesthood, she wear a symbolic ring just like Mary to Jesus, okay? So she held up her ring. I don't have one here, but I can borrow, okay, something like this. And she said, oh, and I'm married too. Yeah, she said, Mother Teresa said, I'm married to Jesus, and he can be very difficult at times. Yeah, I thought about that when I failed my driving test. Yeah, I thought he's not a very good husband, good friend. But then later in the night he told me, don't be upset, I'm still your friend. I said, what do you mean friend? You let me down. I don't want to talk to you anymore. He said, hey, don't be like that. Don't be like that. The reason why you failed the test, do you know? I said, no, I don't. I certainly don't. He said, the reason why you failed the driving test, because you have a lot of chauffeurs driving cars for you. You don't need to drive. Of course, at that time, I did not understand. I still don't. But he probably thinks it's safer for me, knowing my temper, and knowing that I don't pay very good attention outside. I'm mostly very inward. When I was younger, I don't talk too much like now. I never talk, really. I just also don't know what to talk about. Remember I told you about my husband's friends that talk to each other so long and about everything. And I always wish, I wish I could talk about half that much to my husband. It would be more lively. But I normally didn't talk. I didn't know what to talk about. Yeah, I really changed. I really changed to be a different person. I don't know how, but it changed. Even many people who knew me before, like when I run around in Indian ashram and all that, you may sit down if you want on the staircase, you still can see me, or the people behind can see me. They were surprised too that I talk so much. When they see, you printed on my articles in the magazines, and sometimes I happen to read it. Now some people give them my tape, and people were surprised that, oh, Jesus, this girl, she talks. Because when I was running around in the Himalaya or in different ashrams in India or anywhere, I never talked. I never talk to people. I don't even have, like close friends or anything. I always quiet, very, very quiet, and very shy from people, shy from the public. So I don't know. God had changed me really. He changed completely. I'm a different person. I never talk like this. I never know how to. I really couldn't talk. I never did. I'm surprised myself. So this is how God can change us. If we just let it be, just completely trust in the name of Christ, the name of God, or the name of Buddha, then everything will be arranged the way it should be. We just become like kids. Huh? Like today is the moon festival, is a festival for kids, and then we just join in and become one. Then we'll be best. Huh? Yeah. Don't forget our child inside is always there. And whenever we call, it comes out. It peeps out. That's the godly nature. That's the nature of purity, where we don't worry so much, we don't calculate so much. Whether we do this, what will we get in return? The child don't do like this. The child never worry about the tomorrow. It's in the Bible also say the same. Don't worry about tomorrow. It's enough that you take care of today. And he said, look at the lilies of the valleys, how they grow. Even a little grass, God takes care of them. How would he not take care of you? But most of us cannot become childlike like this. And that's why we have a lot of sorrow, a lot of problems. Even though if we ourselves can be childlike, our relatives, our close ones, our loved ones are not childlike. And that can cause us also problems, pulling us back into a frigid kind of a world in which we sometimes feel suffocated. And it is difficult to live together when we are less than childlike. Childlike doesn't mean we don't take responsibility or we don't do what we have to do, but just do it in a very simple manner, in a very pure like joy and no expectation, because knowing God as God is, we should not really worry. He makes the whole universe in 7 days. But what a mess. Yeah. But don't tell him, okay? It's just a joke, bad joke between us. Perhaps it should take more time. He was like a child, too much in a hurry, create things in a quick fashion. So now we have to fix it a little. It's okay. Actually, he did that on purpose. Because suppose God make everything too perfect, what do we have to do, right? And then we'll be even more boring. No cinema to watch. Yeah. And no soup to eat, huh? Everybody would never be hungry, huh? No thirsty, no need to amuse ourselves, no need to do any sculpture or any painting or any artworks, because there's everything already there. No? Already perfect, and we don't have to. Yes, there is everything. Already in the universe, everything is already perfect. But sometimes we choose to ignore it, to close the curtain between us and the perfection, so that we can see some flaws, some mistakes, something imperfect, so that we can create something new, or make it into perfection, into the likeness of the original one from God. And that's why we are as a human standard. Or else we don't need to really. You see, many times when you enter into samadhi, when you enter the childlike state that I have mentioned, the real childlike, like angel, like God, the pure joy of existence, just to exist alone. At that time, we really know everything is perfect. At that time, everything we wish could be fulfilled. And also, we never wish for anything in that stage. You remember those times when you were in samadhi. You really enjoy. For some of you who have not reached that samadhi or sleeping while samadhi comes, I'm sorry. Yeah? Should be more careful next time. More vigilant. And don't blame us, the one who do not sleep. Yesterday I watched television. I was bored. To tell you, you can't just meditate all the time. Perfection always also not good. And I went back from somebody's house. We had a little party, make jokes and laugh until about 12 o'clock. And then I came home all alone, the so-called home, temporary place. And I feel alone, suddenly feel like nobody around, Sometimes it feels very good, but sometimes in some certain moments you do feel empty. You feel lonely. Maybe the neighbors just left his wife or something, and I have affected. Yeah, we do get affected from anybody else's feeling who happen to be around us. Do you know that, or do you not know? You do. For example, sometimes you walk into some places and you feel, wow, this place is so uncomfortable, almost like joking. And sometimes you walk into a room and you feel, oh, it's just like very elated. Or sometimes you see a person the first time in your life, but you feel like, oh, he's so evil. He's so kind of so suffocating. You don't want to see him again. Or sometimes you're angry, or somebody angry with you, sit next to you, you just want to run away because there's like a repellent feeling inside you that you can't bear it anymore, even though you sit together, but you wish you were miles away from each other, right? Yeah, this is the invisible effect of the projection of people's energy, be it positive or negative. So sometimes we do feel things not necessarily by our own karma or our own situation, but by some people. Okay, just by the way, I talk always a lot, Where were we? After that, then I went home, I watched TV. And then I saw there are many interesting advertisements, Like, oh, how can you get money without doing any work? Just know how. 3 cars, 4 cars, and you get money. Oh, I said, wow, really? I've been stupid all this time. I should have come to America and watched TV long ago, and then I know how to make money. Really, the way they talk is so easy. Just give some a car free away, and then you earn money every day. And it looks like they earn a lot of money. Why don't you do it? Not that easy. No, you don't work nothing. No, just 2 persons sit on TV and talk, and they show a lot of checks. And then sometimes they say, oh, you can give a free pager or free telephone away, and then you earn money by that. So, wow, I volunteer, It's so simple. Isn't that simple? No? Didn't you try before? You know what I mean or not? You know what show I mean? Or you have to watch a late night show about after 2 o'clock, something like that. That's a secret, That's a secret. They don't show it in the daytime. I watch it from 2 to 5 in the morning. All these advertisements, wow. From a sweeper to a mop and all dry instantly, Wow, it looks so cool. And especially I was very interested in making money without work. Why don't you try? I thought I'm coming today and tell you. Everybody can become millionaire in no time. You didn't try? You didn't? Those giveaway of telephone cards. Why it didn't work? Why?
No, we had to work a lot in the beginning.
Why?
You spend a lot of money, but maybe you don't get so much back.
No, I thought they gave it away for free. Come on, which program you were? Free, no? Oh, you pay about $59 or something? It's okay, Mom, you sit there. Huh?
Yeah, you pay a little bit and then you work a lot and you make a little bit.
But in the show, it looks so easy. They come to the train station, you like a free pager? And everybody say yes. Huh?
And then you say also you pay $1,000. Right here, sign here.
No pay.
Yes, they ask money later on if we sign up.
Oh, if you sign, you have to pay for your call, of course. No, you have to pay for your own call, no? The pager is free, but the electric's not. And the call long distance is not. And through satellite and all that, you have to pay for everything. Sure, if you want to.
You have to sign a contract for a couple of years.
Right.
No, they say no need.
It's free, but you sign a contract, they send the contract, you have to sign it.
Who signed? We signed? No, it didn't say anything. What?
You have to work a lot.
Work a lot? Like what? I go to the train station, distribute free here. I don't know what you did to me. You let me feel so miserable. And felt so straight like this, because yeah. Well, everybody uses a phone, no?
No, but many competitors.
Many competitors?
Yes.
Oh, then we don't tell too many people.
And we cannot make money.
Huh?
You don't tell me. You don't.
You don't tell me, just give the free card. They don't say nothing. I'm just telling you secretly. Don't tell anybody else except our millions of viewers around the world. Okay. That's not the point. See. And then so many other things, how to make money and all that. Okay. And then I was so interested, you know. And I watched until 5 or nearly 6 o'clock or something before I go to meditate, you know. And I was thinking, oh, money. In America, people are so clever, you know. I was impressed. Oh, no wonder America looks so rich, you know. Yeah, but then suddenly, you know, there come a little voice, you know, inside and you idiot. Me. I said, what did you say? I beg your pardon? The voice said, you were really idiot. I'm disappointed. I said, come on, everybody, all my fellow initiates never think this way. They always think I'm the most clever person. You're mistaken for somebody else. I said, no, it's you, Suma Chinghai, you. You idiot. I said, what do you mean by that, huh? And the little voice, you know, I don't know whether male or female, but maybe it's a gay. Or tell me, you don't need to do all this kind of thing. You just get everything from your wisdom, and then you would know what to do. Up to now, you never hand around any cards, and you still have millions, and you share with for all the people in the world, and you don't even work that hard. What's the matter with you? And then I suddenly became enlightened. Wow. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true, huh? It's true that the people who has wisdom, who meditate, who become childlike, and trust everything into God, things go just the way, like the wind blows. Just like the way the sun rises and the sun sets. There's no need really effort. When I think of other painters, for example, you know, the professional ones, they took days or weeks to paint one painting. And I make it in a few hours. Sometimes half an hour, depends. And I never learned any technique. I didn't even read books about painting. Okay, fine. Other people still like it. You know what I mean? Outside people, not only us. And then, what else I want to say? I forgot again. I start getting old. Huh? What? Yeah, and I didn't even make so much effort. And those painters, you know, professional ones, they can mostly paint only one style. You know, like you see, you know, sometimes you see a gallery of somebody exhibition, and you see from the beginning to the end, almost the same style. It's just different angle. For example, a person who specializes in painting forest trees with the sun rays through it, and a little pond underneath. Then he will do that all the time. And maybe different angle from here, he cut the pond into different pieces, and then in one painting, he give the picture the left side pieces, and the other painting, he put on the right pieces, and the other one he put in the middle, etc., etc. And I look at one, I don't even need to look at the signature, I know it's his. Is that not so? Yes. Most of the time, I don't say every painter are like that. And it took them a lot of time to learn to do that. And a lot of time to finish that picture. So most of the painters are like that. I don't even need to. I could paint the same thing again, but I never want to. So this is boring enough to paint one already. Or to repeat it again, oh Jesus Christ, I couldn't do that. You know, and imagine spending your whole life painting almost the same thing all the time. And even takes so long. With all your expertise and your experience in the field, that is something I worship, you know. People are really patient, really are enduring. I couldn't do that. It would bore me to tears. And then they could get money too. But, you know, it's all different. This is a technique and know-how. And mine is just natural, childlike, and I did it for pure joy of doing it. I didn't even think of making money or pleasing the public. I had nobody else in mind at that time, and I didn't have any idea what I'm going to paint next, any fixed idea or subject. I just do it the way I want it, and the way I feel at that time, and it just feels good. And every time I finish one painting, lousy as it looks, I like to look at it for many days, until all the paint naturally dries up. And sometimes I go away, but I still miss it. I want to come back and look at it. Now I grow up a little, I don't miss the little things anymore, but I used to do. I used to miss my painting. Can you believe it?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if other painters miss their painting or not. It might not mean much to you because you have different idea about art. Everybody is different, of course. But at that time when I first paint any picture at all, doesn't matter how lousy it looks to you, it means something to me because I was so happy when I do it. And just for the pure enjoyment of seeing how it comes out. Yeah, so I did not have any effort really, or that's sometimes an effort. I tell you what gives me headache when I do some still picture, or like imitation, still life, yeah? You paint flowers or you paint fruit or things like that. Then you have to like a copy. Then at that time, I feel tired. I got pieces, no wonder they cost a lot of money, the painters, to sell them, Fruits are still not so bad, okay? But flowers, difficult, yeah? Because I thought it's easy, And I put the flower, it look easy, I'm going to do that, just for fun. Oh, it wasn't fun. It wasn't that fun like when I want to do my own creation. I create something. It's more free. I enjoy more. But when I started the flower, I had to finish. And the finishing project, I can't believe it. And I don't know how other painters enjoy doing painting, because if you have to copy something, that inspiration is no longer there. I had to pay minute detail to the flower, and still couldn't make it like it is. It might look better. Yeah, because I also had a little revolutionary touch in there anyhow. I don't want to make it exactly like the flower, but I want to express something else through the flower. So at least that inspiration, that motive give me a little comfort. Or else, I say, I can never paint like this again. Painting flowers are so difficult. I never know it's that difficult. Yeah, when you see Van Gogh or something with sunflower and all that, don't think that's easy. It looks easy. It is not. It is not. Maybe it is easy for him, I don't know, because they're used to copy things. But now I know why. Everything not original makes us tired. That's why this world makes us tired, because it's not original. This is the shadow of the real. And so we have to do things according to rules and regulation, and that's why it makes us tired. And that's why driving makes me tired, because it is like a copy, I cannot do what I want. I have to do exactly what it is. It is okay now, but that's why I'm not talented. And every time I go lecture, I can just speak naturally the way I do to you now, then it's okay. But if I have to think ahead of time and draw a speech, a draft, oh God, I never thought it could be so difficult. And I wasn't very bad at essay in school, I was always number one. Yeah, I could write, but I never wanted to. When I stepped in school, when you were young, you were forced to do it, and I can do it very easily, anytime. But like if you have to describe something, or describe an occasion, then it's okay. But then you have to describe God. You have to think ahead of time what God will look like. It's not natural anymore. Sophia, you were with me in Europe sometime, and you remember how difficult it is for me when I have to draft German speech or French speech. Especially it's not my fluent language for a long time. And it's like a headache, really. Even if I have to write in English, I feel so weird. I feel so fake, you know. It's not real. That's why I don't go off to the Europe speech anymore. Thanks God. It's more comfortable with English. Yeah, maybe that's why. Because we are originally the creator, originally a spark of the creative energy and divine. So anything force us to go into rule and regulation, to draw after somebody else, to copy, we don't like it. It's like machine. It's like a copy machine. So we don't have a creative energy to flow out of us, which is more natural to us, make use of our own creative talent, then we feel tired. And that's why all the jobs in this world make you tired. Doesn't matter how much money it offers you. I just realized that. It's not that you're lazy, it's not that you don't want to work, it's not that you don't want to contribute, but many jobs really drag you out, drag you down, you know, and drain you out, because you have to do exactly what, and sometimes it's really tedious. I made it sometimes. I used to say tedious because I think of teddy bear. Okay. I repeated 10 times, you know, before, so I remember. Just like prejudice or prejudice, that one. Prejudice. I still cannot make it. Okay. Anyhow, you see, and I feel very sorry for us sometimes that we could not be childlike, even though we want to. And sometimes the reality, the world, just want to drag us back into this material, very heavy kind of existence, and we feel very tired, even though sometimes we work only 4 hours. Hard time, we're tired, and at the end of the day, we kind of use up all the energy, and we became more, you know, greased and more critical and more, how to say, what's it? How's it? Huh? Stressed out, of course, stressed out. But then we also cannot be so innocent anymore. We have a lot of preconceptions about a lot of things, which might not be true. And sometimes we know it, but at our cost later. And because everything like hits us in the face and telling us that things are not good and things are so hard. You know, money is difficult to earn, and you have to fight, you have to compete, and you have to do this, you have to do that in order to go ahead. There are many schools teach you how to be a billionaire in no time, how to earn money without working. You know, the way I think last night. Yeah. I glued to the television and thought, wow, how come all the initiates don't know, maybe they meditate at this time. So I was eager to come and tell you today, you know, how to make money in America. Yeah. Actually, it's not like that. We don't need to really exert too much in the mind, but just try to remember the creative source of our real being. And then we can create everything. Actually, energy can create subjects, and they can even materialize them. You know that. In Tibet, there are some kind of tradition, some kind of sect, you know, when people teach you how to visualize things. You can even visualize anybody you want, even imagine him, or you can pick up a guy like that and imagine him, and then make another one. Yeah, no need clone the machine. No, you can do that by your own imagination until that person becomes reality and you can even touch him. That's the problem. See, but that is not even a higher level yet. You see, that's all why all the magic, you know, comes from. You can imagine anything you want if you concentrate well enough. But this is just an example. Just an example. Sometimes, like one Indian guru in India, he can materialize things and give it to you. You know, out of thin air. Not he trick you, he really can. At least some ash, you know, I don't know what to do with it, but can do that. And this is really not yet a super level of consciousness, and we still can do that. what more if we, go back to the higher source of creation, of all things in the universe, from the small worms to, the big sun that warmed the whole world without ever finished the energy. So actually all this know-how and all that is very nice. But when we rely only on that, we'll be in trouble. But people are successful. Some people are successful. They know how to talk, and if they don't have anything else to rely on, if they forgot God and the wisdom, then maybe they should try. But for us, try if we want. But we must remember the child inside is real God. Except you become pure as a child, you cannot enter the kingdom of God. You remember? Okay. That is just a way of saying that we have to rely everything on God again. That's the only thing that can give us everything we want. Really, we just naturally we encounter something and it brings us joy and benefit. We don't even have to exert any kind of work or any kind of effort. So this is the child that we should become, not the irresponsible one, but a wise child. And when we become so wise, then we become so pure. Because when we know everything, then there's nothing that we should know, nothing we seek to know, or nothing that we want to know. And that's why we became so contented, because we feel, at least, that we know whatever coming is fine. Whatever arrives is okay. God will arrange everything. God is the master in us. God is ourself, the creative energy that made us in the beginning, and that is part of us, that is us, and that will all forever will be. Okay. I don't like a priest on Sunday now. Okay, thank you all. I think we should just enjoy, and I'll see you later in there somewhere. What do you do today? Barbecue? No? Now what? Music? Oh yeah. Okay, what time will we begin? Now? Right? Yeah. And where? Inside? Yeah, then let's move. And I just want to say that normally when I look at people, I don't know who's who, really. A lot of people who work near, and close to me, and I don't know for many years. Like yesterday, the day before yesterday, I was invited to dinner to somebody's house. And then for working, just to do some video cutting or something, just approval, final approval or something. And it's the first time I know who is taking my, picture. And he did that many years already, right in front of me all the time. And I know who's this guy, And they told me, this is so-and-so, the video man. I said, oh, really? What's his name and all that, I really don't know. It's the first time I saw his face. Even though he looks at me all the time right in front of me. I don't recognize. I don't look at people and see an individual. I see the Buddha only, maybe. And there are also some kind of God, Next to me, you call bodyguard or God bodies, Yeah, they are next to me all the time, huh? Sometimes they make the way for me and all that. Then the one next one. And I don't know him until somebody told me, oh, who is who, I said, who's that? And she said, oh, is this your bodyguard? I said, my God, I don't know him. And he was introduced to me, and it was the first time, ever, for many years or months, that I know that person was next to me all the time. Yeah. So sometimes people take my photo and all that for many years, and if they live with me, like residents, in Nelly, of course, then I know. Yeah, because we see each other every day and drink teas and all that. But if I just come and go, like to LA Center now and again, or to any other center, and you provide a as if your own photographer and all that, I would never know the person. Yeah, I don't notice. Yeah, today I better have a look at this guy, otherwise. What's your name?
Ron.
Huh?
Ron.
Ron?
Yeah. R-O-N.
Oh, Ron, that's the English
Tên
name.
Mỹ,
Oh,
yeah.
easy for me. That's easy for me. Okay. I better look at him, otherwise sometimes he greet me and I don't know, and he probably feel hurt, like, God, I worked for you so many years. I was right in front of your nose all the time and you pretend not to know me. Please don't think that way, huh? Any one of you. I don't pretend. I don't know what pretension is. I just don't know, really. Many people find it hard to understand, and I accept that. Because it's just funny how you don't notice people when they're in front of you all the time. I just don't have the individual attention to each one or the special one. Except when you are introduced to me for a special reason and eat dinner with me or somehow, and then I remember next time. But if introduced just one time and then go away, and I won't remember again next time. So please remind me if I forget you, huh? Because I really don't remember. Yes? And sometimes, like, some people interview me, or sometimes government official, last time, remember, we have the president, out of just pure, pure goodness and pure, kind of habit, helping anyone. And they also have to ask me, they want to interview me, but I don't have time, so I just call, and they ask me which hotel did I stay at that time, whom I was with the car, who was driving me. I said, no idea at all. Really no idea. And they told me who was driving me, who was with me in the car. I said, I'm surprised. It might be so, because you have no reason to tell lies, but I have no reason either, because I really don't remember. Yes, they told me I stayed in Ritz-Carlton at that time, and I was surprised. I said, no, I didn't. Or maybe I did I? Oh, really? Because I don't remember, I don't care where I stay. I don't remember the name of the address. I don't remember the address of this center now. I tell you truly. Yeah, I don't. Now you ask me what address and what name, what number. I cannot answer you. I cannot answer you any of the center except Mary. And Mary, I only know it since recently, because I have to write a lot to them and phone a lot, because I'm not there anymore. Otherwise, before, I also don't know what's the name and what's the address. What's the village? Really. I'm just so absent-minded like that. And if people don't believe me, then I cannot help it. But it's truly like that. I don't notice so much of the things. And sometimes, when we pass by some places, yeah, and then my driver or my attendant tells me, oh, Master, you remember this place? I said, what is it you remember? He said, 6 years ago, you lectured here for the first time in America. I said, I couldn't even remember 6 minutes ago. Yeah, really, it's totally strange to me what that place is, I don't know. I don't remember. I'm just driven in and driven out, I driven in the last minute to come up to stage, look important and deliver big deal stuff, Buddha and all that. And then finish, and then I'm driven out, I close my eyes, meditate in the car, and then go home. That's it. Wherever home that is. Yes. I can't even remember the hotel I stayed. Or I remember the place that I stayed or from my initiate's house, or wherever that is. I don't remember. I don't remember who drives my car. I don't remember who leads my car. I don't remember what do what. I don't. And it is funny if people call me for witness or anything like that. Please don't count on me. Yeah? Don't even ask me what I did yesterday or the day before. Maybe yesterday I still remember, But sometimes I forget too. I forget the detail. I might remember roughly what I did, but sometimes I don't. And especially the lecture, I deliver anywhere. After I finish, if you ask me what I did say, I don't remember one word. And that is the truth. And you must remember. So in case I forget your face, or I forget your name, or I seem not to recognize you again after you have been introduced to me, or you have brought me tea, or you brought me present, or cake, or whatever that is, please don't get hurt. Huh? Just by the way, I remember to tell you, don't get hurt. I'm just like that. I don't know why. I used to have an excellent memory when I was young. I guess I'm getting old now. Forgetful. Yes. When I was young and, like primary school, I had excellent memory. So I never had to study at home. Whatever the teacher write on the blackboard, after he written and he erased it, I remember all already. Yeah, that's why my father used to scold me for not studying at home. I said, I don't need. I remember everything already. But I proved it to him, but he still don't believe me. If I'm not that good, how I am always first in the class, That is the proof, right, that I know. Yeah, but he find it hard to believe his story, Now he does. It's okay. Better late than never, huh? Yeah, but I know I cannot remember much anymore. Okay, I don't remember the stuff that I do or whatever to somebody. A lot of times, some of you come to my house or my place and have tea with me. Some people are working, like if I know him, for example, if I know him today, yeah, and then I feel he's cute, yeah, and if he's not married, yeah. Probably invite him to my place together with other people. Or if a contact person or somebody recommends to me, say, oh, that person very nice, he did that for you. Then I invite him. Huh? And then so I have some a kind of group of friends, like disciple friends. And then sometimes they would remind me, oh, Master, you remember 4 years ago, you said that and that to that person? I say, oh. No idea, because sometimes something I said and then it comes true. And they want to remind me, oh, Master, you knew it already 5 years ago. I said, I absolutely have no memories of that. So please forgive me if I seem to be kind of ignorant of your great presence sometimes. And I seem to be very, neglecting you in any way. Yeah? I hope you don't feel that way. You don't, huh? No. Yeah. I don't remember one person so that I can remember all the persons. You understand? Yeah. It's not that I am ignorant or I try to be arrogant or anything like that. I don't try anything. I live my life like you do. And I suffer too about petty problems and I'm scared of ghosts and, scared of jumping cockroach or whatever that is, it's just the way you do. Some people are scared of mouse, some people are scared of cats. I'm scared of everything. Yeah. For example, like that, yeah, and I like noodle, cooked well and things like that. And I don't pretend to be somebody great so that I would not remember you or I'm too busy to remember you. It's not true. It just God made me perhaps this way so that I can be more free in my heart. Suppose if I remember you, and all the memories come all the time, every day I think of, oh, that person was so nice to me yesterday, that person was so nice to me the day before. And I know so many people, and so many people would be nice to me whenever they have a chance. Then how would I have a clear or empty mind to remember all of you, in my soul? Maybe that way, that's what I think. What do you think? But I know, I remember you, huh? Because this is proof that every time you call me at home, yeah, you have a response, right? Yes, so invisibly or sometimes visibly. Yes, so that means I remember every one of you, right? Yeah, so don't get hurt, huh? Yeah, I can't invite everybody individually to tea all the time. Because suppose I invite 10 persons, that's a different story, Then they feel more individual. But if I invite 100, or 100 persons, it's different, You can't just feel like a small circle of friends again, Even though I try to, you won't feel the same, and I won't feel the same, You can't crack jokes, individually and casually. It's different, right? But then it's okay. The love of God is very big, and it's flowing through me, so you can all have them. And flowing through you too, so we can merge together and feel good about each other and remember each other, huh? Even though without the memories of the faith. A lot of politicians are, great personage. Yeah, personage. right? They have this talent of remembering people's face and name, and because of that they succeed. They have success. Like Napoleon, he has a very good memory. He can call each one by name after many years. A lot of people he remember, yeah, and that is very good for political career. Yeah, or business even, you know. People like to be remembered. Unfortunately, I cannot be a politician if I don't have this. Yes. So you know very well now that I am not ambitious in political career, huh? Because if I do, I have to train myself in remembering people and treat people nicely, cautiously, you know, each one of them like that, as much as I can, you know, like organize party for my party and things like that. I can't do that. I don't care, huh? I don't care to think like that way. Be even. What for, huh? Suppose I be president of the United States, then what? And then what? Huh? Well, what should I do after? For what? And then what? Huh? What do I get? You know? Right? Oh. What now, right? What now? After we have practiced this method, what do we want? Huh? If we were given the whole world, and then what? Right? If everybody does everything we want, and then what? If you have 100 wives, 100 husbands, and then what? Yeah. You have a lot of money in the bank, and what? And what would you do with it, you know? Oh, I tell you truly, because sometimes God also give me some ability to earn money, huh? Perhaps for my travel expenses and to share with the brothers and sisters, whoever need, huh? As much as I can, huh? As much as he gives them. But sometimes he gives too much, you know? I mean, it's not too much for the worldly people. If it comes to that, the more the better, of course. But sometimes I get in too much at the one time and I get headache, you know? I get worried. What am I to do with all this now? Quickly, you know, dispense it or find something to do. Otherwise you get nervous, you know? Yeah, you feel like pressure or something. It's a good thing about practicing Guanyin method. We are really free. Huh? We are really liberated in this lifetime. Slowly and somebody quickly and somebody immediately, huh? Because we're free. We're free from any attachment of this world. And sometimes we are still attached to something, like maybe a brother, sister, or husband and wife. But that's his love. That's his obligation. That's a habit also, right? But we know deep in our heart that this is not important. We might cry our heart out because that's the way emotion works. Because we have emotion set up in our system. So if something happens, doesn't go well with the emotion, it bursts out in tears or in sob or in a kind of sorrowful lamentation. But that's just the way the mechanical work of the body and the emotion. But deep down in our heart, in the other side, the soul knows this is no problem. No problem. So we don't go berserk, we don't have nervous breakdown, and we don't go kill people, you know, because we go with somebody else. We don't go to try to do something tragic to ourselves, or kill ourselves, for example, things like that, right? Because we're balanced, we're free. We're free. Some people free more, some people free less, of course, but eventually we know we're free, yeah? Sometimes we're free already, but we just habit thinking that we are not free yet. We still feel that, okay, I'm still very much emotional, I'm still very much greedy or some this and that, but it's just for a moment, just for a while. It don't last long. Not like most worldly people, when they have sorrow, when they have trouble, they couldn't function, right? They couldn't function, and the sorrow dures so long that sometimes they forget to live. They just live in the past, forget the present, and ignore the future. But the Guanyin practitioner has a different point of view and different strength and different advantages because we know we're strong inside. When we meditate, we're stable and we clear our worry and our sorrow, and we feel good. We feel free. And that's the meaning of liberation in this lifetime. You know, I cannot give you anything more than that. It's nothing more precious. Huh? Money cannot buy. Good. I cannot tell you money back guarantee because you don't give me any. So that's the end of it. Oh, any question? Huh? Yeah, come here, brother. What's that? Oh, what does he want? Come here. Read it for me. Oh, go DC?
I got the egg ticket already, but I didn't get rid of it. My leg was broken. My left leg got broken for 5, 6, and now get better. I can walk.
You don't go crazy, okay?
You can
You
walk
take
now.
care of your own very well. There's no problem breaking a leg. Huh?
Yeah, that's,
Suppose you break your soul, and that's more important. You're lucky. Don't complain. Right? We break our leg now and again. You know? Some people break their heart. Huh? This is just a physical condition. And it's upsetting for a while, yeah? Because you're used to freedom and running around, and then suddenly you have to walk so slow, and it feels frustrating. But don't let it get you down. Huh? You're old enough to be clever. Come on, just run there on the airplane. Huh? Nowadays, it's very simple to go anywhere. Even if you have to go on stretch car, you know? Right? They bring you there. You have the money, it's all right. So many people take care of you. Don't be like a kid. Yeah? I don't have nobody to take care of me.
Master, my question is, when Master comes on this planet, why do they need any initiation or why do they need any master?
Who? Who needs?
The master who is born as a master,
Oh, I see.
and then they...
They don't need
I have
no?
seen in India also a lot of masters, they are born as masters,
Yes,
but they need a guru or what you
Yes.
call the master.
yes, understand.
And even though they are born masters, they are free to go. So master, why a perfect master needs a guru to get the initiation?
They don't need really, but, you know, like, remember Jesus? He said, let it be done. Yeah? He was baptized by John the Baptist, and people also asked him the same question. He said, let it be done. Let the law be done. The law of the physical universe. Okay? Suppose I come to the United States and I'm British citizen. I come here, I have to obey the law of this country, even though it's a little different from England. I have to drive on the right side and not on the left side like England. Yeah? So I get into trouble. And just to be like everyone. And why not? It's no big deal to have a guru. Besides, if you have a guru, then everybody else also follow. They have your master. You know, they feel it's normal that way. Because everything is too miraculous. Scare people also. Suppose I just drop dead from heaven, you know. I mean, drop down alive from heaven and say, here I am, the Supreme Master, so blah, blah. Well, I think people don't like it that much. They think it's hypnotism. They think it's cheating or the working of the devil. Really? Can't. It is already bad enough that any master should take a physical form, any form of the physical body. Because many people will cling to that form and think, oh, this is the form of the master. Any other form is no good. See what I mean? So God cannot always appear right here in front of us in one form or another. Suppose he appear in front of Jesus, and all the Buddhists will say, no, not for me. And suppose he appear in the form of the Buddhas, like many people would like to see. And then the Catholic will say, no, that's a heretic, you know, thing like that. It's very difficult. So we have to find the truth inside. It doesn't matter whether the master has a guru or not guru. He comes here, he has to eat, he has to be born, you know, physically, he has to grow up, he has to study, everything else is the same. So it's the same with initiation. Also, it is good to be humble, to sit at the feet of someone, to learn to be a disciple first. It's no problem with the master. The master can be anything, why not be a disciple? Right? Yeah. Is that satisfying to you?
Yeah, very much.
Okay, thank you. Besides, another thing I want to tell you. Any master who comes to this world physically All the memories, all the glory, all the power is wiped away from him and her after the age of maybe 4 or something. Then he don't remember anything, like everybody else. Then he has to learn anew. So get the key again, Get a key from a living master, handed the key to him.
Some masters, when they get initiated, they get self-realization very fast.
Yes.
6 months, within 1 year.
Yes.
And some requires years together. 20 years, 25 years.
Yes.
And then they have the self-realization.
Yes.
Even though they might be born master.
Master, yes.
Why such a huge time gap?
Oh, no problem. It's just their own wish to do that. Just to show many different people that, okay, you don't have to be fast. Yeah? Even me, I take 25 years, so you don't worry about your own slow progress. See? It's just a master kind of showing people, encouraging people. For example, like that. Suppose I get enlightenment in great realization in 6 months. There are a lot of people like that. The type of people who like that, quick to come to me also say, oh yeah, if you get it in 6 months, I get it in 6 days. And some people feel inferior if they take too long. So if they look up at some other master, or in the past or in the present, say, oh, that master take 25 years to become a Buddha. So I am okay. Yeah, even I don't progress very fast now. But look at that master, he's born a master, he still takes so long. So it doesn't matter so much. That's one thing. Another thing is that there are two kinds of master. One master is made, one master is born. See, the born master is quick. And the made master is like any of us here, has been wandering so many centuries and thousands of lifetimes in this world. It's the first time he comes to realization and he endeavors to become a master. And he can be. His destination is destined like that. And the other master is born by destiny, born with the glory of the master already, with all the power from the past, present, and future to bring into this world to do the work. So that's fast. All right? Okay, brother?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, no problem. Yes. There are no difference between being slow or fast because we have been all masters in the past anyhow. It's just the master has realized it already long ago and come back again as a born master. You see what I mean, brother? And some just, newly made here. Yes?
Can I ask?
Yes, please.
Masters, some of the perfect masters, strong masters, they sometimes never come out from the caves of the Himalayas. They never come out. They continue to be there, and we small people don't get the benefit of those masters.
Oh, that's their master work. Then who are we to tell the master what to do? Each master has their own destination, their own mission to do. To sit in the Himalaya just as good as to preach to the people. See what I mean? Yes. Some master like to go out and share the joy with the people. So master just sit there and benefit by radiation, by their presence in this world. It's fine. Okay? Yes. Some doctor became professor and teach in university, Some doctor just work in the hospital. Some doctor retire, don't work. Any more question, brother? Okay, your questions are beautiful. We all benefited from that. We benefited from the master not only in the physical presence, but there are also goodwill and life from the master when he meditates in the Himalaya or meditate anywhere. But of course, it is more direct, and for those who have affinity with such certain master, they come in contact with the physical master, so they can realize it quicker. Yes. And the other masters sometimes sit in Himalaya, support the working master. Yeah, support. mentally support, or spiritually support. Everyone has their work. No problem about that. Okay? What else? You happy? Yeah. You with your leg again?
I think I need a reinitiation.
Reinitiation?
Yeah.
No, don't need. Okay, you can come in if you want to. Now, you can come in. Yeah, no problem. Please help him if he cannot walk. It will be alright, brother. After a while, you get used to it. I'm not sure. Should I tell you a story about some bad thing before you leave? Huh? Brother, stay 1 minute. There was a disciple, huh? Sit down. Who come and complain to the master. Oh, master. Oh my God. To be married is terrible. Oh, I think I'm going to divorce this woman. She's terrible. And the master said, no, don't worry about it. It will be better. And the disciple asked, how long, master? How long will she change? How long will our situation change? Will I can bear no more? He said, I guarantee to you, 10 years later, things will go better. And then the disciple said, really, master? After 10 years, we'll be happily ever after? And the situation will be improved? Master said, no, you get used to it. Okay, brother, go in. Any of you help him? Well, he needs a little comfort at this time because it's new situation. I'm also like that, actually. I tell him off, but I'm also like that. When I'm sick, I'm more like a baby, Oh, please help. It's so painful. I can't eat. I can't cook. I can't sleep. Yeah. I love to be baby, when I'm sick. Unfortunately, I'm sick too often and not too many people around. So I baby myself. I talk to myself, oh, I'm so sick. Oh, help me, please. And then I go help myself. Oh my God, it's a terrible day today. I feel so exhausted, so tired. Oh, please bring me some medicine. And then I go out and bring medicine. Yeah, that's the quickest way. And suppose you ask somebody else, maybe he bring the wrong medicine. And then you get worse. Yeah, it happens. If you want something done, do it yourself. You know, right? You know that, right? Okay. Any other cute question? Yeah.
When you go to the church as Catholic people, in the middle of the church, the mass, in the middle of the mass,
Yeah.
then you give the bread to people and the blood. So,
The wine.
yeah, the wine. But they said it symbolizes blood and body, bread is body and wine is blood of Jesus.
Yes.
So would you please to speak some more about it, because I think about it, but I don't understand what does it mean. Please. Thank you.
Are you Catholic?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't give that blood and my body thought. I'm trying hard to understand. Huh? Okay. It's very simple, Mother. It's very simple. When Jesus was alive, he always give blessed food, and because somebody eat that, it's benefit. Yeah, benefit them. It's whatever blessed food that Jesus gives, or partake of his meal or bread, whatever. Because if you eat that, it's kind of a master radiation is with the food. So that's just like the master give you his own flesh and bone, see? Our blood even. So the wine or the water you drink is like elixir, huh? And then when the master bless it, or you think of the master and ask master to bless it, then you drink it just like you have his blood transfusion to you. Huh? You become stronger and spiritually enlightened just like him, or almost like him, and slowly become like him. And that is the symbol of blood and flesh from Jesus. And this is a ritual that is left over from the old time. Anytime, even in Buddhist temple, they also now still, they go and bring some offering food to the Buddha's altar and some water there, and later they share it to everybody and say, oh, this is the Buddha blessed it. You do the same stupid thing right now. Yeah, even when I'm not there, you always put some fruit or candies or whatever, water, and they say, oh, Master bless you already. Eat it. Good for you. And some people believe it, and it's good for them. Maybe their faith heals them, you know? And I don't care. Whatever good for you is fine with me. Yes, because faith is also very powerful. Okay. Maybe I'm not that powerful, but your faith is so powerful that it works. Then it doesn't matter. You can credit it to me, or you can credit it to yourself, or you can credit it to God. It don't matter. As long as you are fine, as long as you're benefited, who cares in what name, right? But normally, in the name of the Master, things work well. That's all. That's why Jesus said, when you pray to my Father in my name, my Father will bless you. Why is that? Because at that moment, Jesus was commissioned as a son, to transmit the blessing from heaven to him. Just like the water pipe is commissioned to bring water into your house from the water resource. You can worship the pipe or you can kick it, it still brings water. Okay? The function don't change if you kick it, but don't kick too hard, it breaks. Then the water no more. That's the only thing why you have to take care of the water pipe. You some of you live in America in some very cold state, right? And then in the winter you have to even take care, not to talk about worship, Yeah? Sometimes you have to bow on your knee and mend the water pipe, and then to put cotton wool and insulation kind of warm stuff, padding stuff around the pipe, so that the pipe don't break during winter time, and then your water no more. You know what I mean? So the same, if you take care of the Master or you love the Master, it's because you love yourself. You love the things that you get from the water pipe. So I don't feel very proud about it, and I don't thank you anything about it. So we both benefit something, huh? I get the warm pipe, and you get the water. Okay? See. Okay, Mother? You're welcome. Some people get jealous because I have all attention, and love and care and all that. I say, oh, don't be misled. But even then, even if you want to act like a king, you have to behave like a king. A king is respected and beloved by all his subjects for his sacrifice and his hard dedication to his people, right? So it is not that the king get all the worship. It's just because he loved, he sacrificed. So the people in return, compensate or just balance it. Just like somebody love you and have you, in turn you will love and be grateful to that person, right? It's just normal procedure. And the more sacrifice, the more dedication, the more love and respect you get in return. So you don't have to be a king to get this kind of treatment. You just have to be dedicated, very, very loving and selfless. Then you get all the respect and attention, even more so. Not even if you don't want it, you will get it. It's just a kind of the law of cause and effect, huh? So don't be jealous if somebody get all the attention, because she or he probably dedicate his or her all to the welfare of other people. And in return, that's just a normal reaction, a normal procedure of the working law in here, that if you are very good, then you have the good things in return. Not all the good things, of course, but outwardly looking is like that. And in heaven too. Heaven will be registered, your name and your work and your dedication, yeah? So don't think nobody knows what you're doing. Even nobody knows, heaven knows. And that's important. And heaven is what? It's ourselves, our knowledge, that we know we are good. We're satisfied with the way we represent ourselves in this world. Like, okay, that's what I want to be. That is the way I'd be happy with myself. I'm selfless. I like to be noble like that. And then after a while, you even forget that you are noble and selfless. You just do it. Like the way the sun gives warmth and, nutrition to all beings. You don't even know you're doing. You don't feel anything. You just do it, like you're breathing, like you comb your hair or wash your hands. Very natural. And that's when we reach perfection. But even then, at that time, we don't know we reach perfection. And that's a good thing about it. Or else we would think we're so good. We stick our nose up into heaven and then all the angels will get tickle. You know? Yeah. Okay, that's it for today, folks. No more question, huh? Oh, come on.
Master, I have a question, but can I ask you privately later?
No more private interview.
This sounds ridiculous, so I don't want...
I don't want people to laugh at you.
Yeah.
If it's so ridiculous, why ask?
No,
if you know
hard to
already
believe.
ridiculous.
It's hard to believe, but it's true, so...
Then just say it as the truth. I don't grant any more private interview. You know what? Especially to men. I had enough experience, so I trusted all of you. Yeah, private interview and come in there and try to ask for my hand and feet and all that. I said, no, they are public. They belong to the public. Yeah, even if I want to give it to you, you can only share part of it. You cannot ask for my hand, the whole thing. Right? Yeah, so things like that all the time. You know, I don't want it anymore. I'll talk nonsense, you know. There's nothing so important. If you think it's so ridiculous, just forget about it. And if you're so brave, then you talk right here. And if you're not brave enough, then you don't deserve it.
Okay, that's why I say, you know.
Everyone here has problem, you know, and ridiculous things. What?
I know a woman followed me for about 13, 14 years.
40 years? You were that
14.
old? 14. Okay. Yeah.
So it's part of the reason, so I immigrated from Taiwan to Canada. And then...
She stalked you all the time?
Yeah,
okay.
she chased after me, and then she had a lot of persons to follow me.
Right.
And then, you know, I feel, I don't know how to do it.
It happened, yeah. And some people go crazy over somebody.
Yeah.
So what for she follow you? She won't marry you, right?
I don't know.
Why did you ask her?
I feel very uncomfortable.
Oh, uncomfortable, then don't ask. Yeah. Or you just tell her, don't follow me anymore, I call police.
But she just hide herself, you know. Huh? She just hide herself.
Hide herself?
Yeah, so...
I thought she follows you.
She follow, yeah. She follow,
but
I know.
in hiding, huh?
Yeah, in hiding.
Okay, so now what's your question?
I just want, I don't know, how can I do, you know. I don't know how to do
now. You already
now.
immigrated to Canada already, but what's the problem?
She also can live in Canada.
Does she come and live there?
Yeah, and this time I came here and she followed me.
Where is she?
She lives in Orange County now.
Is she around here?
I don't know. She just hide herself.
Huh?
She just hide herself.
And then how you know she follows you?
I saw her a couple times.
That doesn't mean she follows you.
But I always see her, you know. Have you heard so?
Is she around here now?
I'm not sure.
Okay, go find her and then I talk to her. Next time tell her behave herself. If you see her, say, did you follow me or did you not? And if she say no, then it's your illusion. Ask her to swear to heaven and earth that she did. And if she says she did, then ask her for what reason. And if she says she wants to marry you, say no. Ain't no, no. I marry master. All right? Follow a married man like me.
Probably so.
She initiated?
I don't know. I have no idea about her, but she knows, you know, she take my telephone.
Take your telephone?
Yeah, everything.
Oh, good. You know. Even in Canada?
Yeah.
Don't have a phone, have a mobile phone.
I'm not rich.
How can she take your phone if she don't have a key in the house?
She had a professional.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why don't you report to the police? And ask them to check?
I talked to the police, but police say it's not illegal. They cannot deal with this thing.
Why? If somebody stopped you, they should.
No, they just answer me that they cannot help. Yeah.
How you know she take your phone? You saw the machine?
No, I cannot find. They have the high tech. They don't have to put that in your room. They just rent the room beside you.
I don't know if the story is true, but maybe 14 years?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. You gotta face a woman. You write a note next to the telephone or in front of your door and ask her what you want from me. Okay? And if you have an answer, then you know somebody really follow you. If you don't have an answer, just forget it. Because for 14 years you're still alive, so it's all right.
When she live close to me.
She live close to you?
Yeah, every time. And then, I cannot meditate very well.
In Canada?
Yeah, Canada and Taiwan and even now.
Even you say you don't know where she is, how do you know she lives close to you?
I can see her, living where. I can receive the.
Oh, I don't believe it. If she has some purpose, she would have done so. She didn't have to wait until 14 years. Okay? If she wants something from you, she would have told you already. And whatever she couldn't find from you for 14 years, I don't think she's going to find it. So every time before you meditate, ask the inner master to help you, to shield you, protect you. All right? And I will help you with that. Okay? What you can do is you ask the master to to help you, and you can draw a circle in your imagination, a circle of light around you where you sit, okay, for that purpose, and then meditate in that circle. Nobody can trespass that. All right? And after you meditate, after the meditation, you can erase the circle. Yeah? So set yourself free. And every time you feel you are invaded in space, or mentally, or telepathically, you draw a circle again. Before that, you ask Master to drive away all this force and then drive the circle, close it. Until you feel safe, yeah? And then after a while, they get tired. Even if that person is psychic or trying to follow you in any psychological way, after a while she will understand that you now have a good defense and she will give up, okay? Because we have a God Almighty that's stronger than anything else. Even if the past life connection, it will be dissolved in your love and enlightenment. And try to forget that, okay? Anytime you remember, just draw the circle, ask the Master to dispel all the negative things for you. And the Master will do just that, okay? It's just ridiculous what happened. The people are ridiculous. I believe. No? It's just crazy. And sometimes you look like somebody that she likes. Some people think that you are his past relative or friend and all that. And just try to follow. Because from past life. Or sometimes in past life is my lipstick still okay? Smear all over, but it's ridiculous. I feel ridiculous too, talking about it. And sometimes the people, they're psychic, and they see through the past life, and they attach, with the past life connection, and they want to follow you. They try to reconnect it, but then they have no courage, because they feel your rejection also. And so they just try to follow and try to find a way to do it, or things like that. Or sometimes you look like some criminal somewhere, and the FBI or whatever tries to follow you, and the wrong person. Yes, sometimes they catch the wrong person. Look alike, or born the same day, and have same hairstyle and same lifestyle and look alike. And then sometimes they get the wrong person also. So if you are innocent, ask God to protect you. And if you don't want that woman as a wife, then run fast.
No way.
No way.
Then you just keep very tight.
She's not your type, right? I'm your type, right? Anyhow, this kind of person sometimes can be very annoying, I understand, They stalk you everywhere. Many movie stars experience this discomfort, There are some people, crazy fan, fanatic fan, they follow them everywhere, doing all kind of crazy things. Writing love letter, or threatened letter, or suicide letter, or attempted to go near and do all crazy things. And sometimes the movie star have to ask protection from a secret agent, or detective agent. Sometimes that's why they have to have their bodyguards. I should have bodyguards too, but I can't afford it. I can't afford the gun. It's against my will. Too expensive for my morality. So I couldn't afford it. So I protect myself. I don't draw a circle like you do, but I just try to live quietly. Even then, the negative force is nowhere to be hidden from. Be happy that you have only a physical person to follow you. I have invisible persons. Yeah, and visible persons too. Sometimes they make trouble for me too, but not for 14 years. Because I'm clever, I run away after 14 days. And that's why sometimes I cannot let you know where I live. Because I don't want the fanatic people come and knock on my door and go crazy. They used to do that. My house used to be an open inn. Anybody could come in anytime, stray dogs, stray cats, and then they make all kind of trouble. Somebody just come and kneel there for 3 days. Can you believe it? And then come out of my room. And some person just opened my room and sit in there all naked. Yeah, because he believed that the truth is naked. He wants to have the naked truth. Things like that, you know what I mean? Or sometimes I just walk and suddenly somebody jump on me. Oh, I love you so much, blah, 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 blah. This kind of love can kill you. For your heart. Bad for your heart. It's a bad heart affair, Things like that. So all kind of crazy things happen, huh? Sometimes we just happen to be somebody else's type, and she just believe, kind of nonsense. Or maybe she just had a bad luck and she go out and see some fortune teller, and some fortune say, oh, you go look for this type, about 3 blocks from your house. That will be your future husband and all that, and for you fit just a description, for example, yeah? Then she will follow you, hoping, yeah? Because the fortune teller say so. Things like that. Yeah, I know one guy, he used to be resident, always still is, before that. He reached about 30 years of age, and at that time, men are desperate for a wife. Yeah? Doesn't matter how choosy you have been before. And when you reach 30, you're in trouble. The physical clock ticks, the biological clock ticks, the sexual clock ticks, everything ticking at the same time. And it's so noisy that you can bear no more. You have to go and run and find a ticking master to regulate your clock. That is a master of the house, the woman. And sometimes you cannot find it. So then he went to a fortune teller and asked, when will he meet his wife and all that. And the fortune teller, put some coins, up, one down, thing like that. So, oh my God, next week, where and where, and which corner, you will meet a woman, and that will be your wife. And he looked everywhere, waiting, 1 week. And then suddenly that person comes the last minute, just walk in and says, that's it, you are my wife. And then he married her. He forced her, all kind of, persuasive, and they marry each other. All right, it doesn't matter that much. But then afterwards, after a while, he found out that she's not a real woman. So what is the use if you marry on time, dead or alive? Some people are lesbian, some people are bisexual. Understand? Some people are 100% women, some people are 80%, some are 50%. Well, there's nothing wrong with the delusion, but it happens. So what I mean is, what is the use? Okay, you rush into that and believe in this, faith, and that, and then it don't work anyhow. The divorce and all that, anyhow, there's so much trouble. For example, yeah, so much of the believing that people have outside, and they make a mess of their life, and somebody else's life too. So maybe you are one of those, unfortunate victim of destiny or fate or prearranged marriage or last life connection or love life connection, whatever, make people laugh. Yeah. Yes, some people believe that. So don't worry about it. Send her loving kindness, and ask her to leave you alone in here. Because she do it telepathically also, then you do it telepathically also. Tell her you don't want anything to do with it, whatever past connection, whatever she believes, You don't want to know anything about it. You want to be free from her. So full stop. If not, I ask my master to do some desperate measurement. Okay? And I'll do that. I mean the master will do that. I'll try to give you some protection. Okay? I ask some guardian to give you more protection from today. So don't worry about it. She will be able to leave you alone. Okay. Well, there's nothing ridiculous about it. You know, I understand. I won't laugh at you. And it's also beneficial to many people in case they have a similar situation. You know, things are ridiculous doesn't mean it's not true. Like us, you know, many people laugh at us, ridiculous, right? What? So you sit to see the Jesus and Buddha and all that and feel happy? Why? We don't see anything. We don't feel happy. How can you do? Yeah, but it's the truth, and we can't deny that, right? We can't prove it to them, but we can't deny that it can happen. That we're happy, that we really see heaven, that we really feel free. Huh? We can't prove that. So don't worry, okay? Anything else? Any other ridiculous? Yes.
Sư phụ, con có ông bà nội lớn tuổi rồi, 80 mấy rồi, mà đầu óc thì cũng không có rõ ràng cho lắm, và họ buồn lắm, có muốn làm sao để mà giúp cho họ buồn đời sống.
You can read stories, right? Đọc sách rồi cho ông bà nghe đó, cho ông bà coi TV, nhiều khi đọc chuyện xưa, dẫn ông bà đi chơi vòng vòng, không cà phê nhảy đồng. Vô karaoke nhảy hả? Cái hết.
Khi mà con biết cái pháp môn Quan Âm này, có thể biết cái sự tu hành đó.
Rồi, tôi biết rồi, thôi đừng nói nữa. Hỏi tự rồi. Thì tôi phương tiện nhưng mà đầu óc không có rõ ràng thì thôi cũng không biết, tôi để phía sau đi không sao đâu. Còn thì giờ mà rồi cái tiếp gì vậy? No problem. Yeah.
Thưa sư phụ, con có má con với em con nó bị tâm thần nó cũng 20 năm nay rồi. Thưa sư phụ làm sao con có thể giúp được?
Đi nhà thương hả?
Dạ, ở nhà thôi, uống thuốc mà không hoài tới từ hồi giải phóng vô tới giờ đó, không hết luôn.
Chắc tại bị sốc cái gì mà hả? Tội nghiệp cái gì? Có hỏi cái lý do tại sao? Chứ họ kể hả thì họ biết. Tại sao sốc?
Dạ, gia đình cũng lộn xộn sau đó đó, giống như là cái tình trạng thay đổi nhiều quá.
Hiểu rồi.
Con giống như vậy.
Bé cao hả?
Dạ, em trai có một đứa em trai mà mẹ con rất là đau khổ rồi, bệnh luôn.
Thì cứ lâu lâu phải nghe những cái chuyện đó cho họ nghe, họ bớt đi, rồi biểu họ bỏ đi, thì xong rồi bỏ đi, biểu niệm Phật người kia đó, ngồi thiền niệm Phật rồi chút, ok? Ngồi thiền phương tiện á, nếu mà biết, rồi từ từ sẽ bớt đi, Biểu họ mỗi lần mà buồn cái gì đó, nghĩ chuyện đó thì uống một ly nước lạnh á, niệm Phật cho hả? Niệm bà Thanh Hải là không được nữa rồi.
Sư phụ ơi, đôi khi mà con cảm thấy nhiều khi con đi chơi hoặc là coi video á, để mà giải trí á, cái một ngồi con nghĩ nếu mà mình dùng cái thời giờ này để mình ngồi thiền thì nó có lợi hơn. Thành ra con cứ phải tranh đấu hai bên như vậy. Như sư phụ bảo, nhiều khi như sư phụ bảo lúc nãy là dẫn ông bà nội con đi ra ngoài chơi thì như vậy nó có phải là thế tục lắm không sư phụ?
Thì mình lúc mà ngồi thiền, lúc mình đi chơi chứ, mình đi chơi hoài thì không tốt, mà ngồi thiền hoài cũng không hay. Tại vì mình chưa có đủ cái lực lượng để ngồi lâu thì mỏi cẳng, mỏi đầu óc, nghĩ lung tung cũng mệt á, ngán á, thì mình ra chơi một chút, sẵn dịp dẫn ông bà đi chơi cho vui, cho ông bà vui tuổi già, cái khi nào mình chán rồi mệt rồi để mình về ngồi thiền, có sao không? Ok, ngồi thiền được bao lâu hay biết đâu chứ chị Hài cũng đâu có cấm đâu, đâu có cấm đi chơi đâu, họ cũng đâu có cấm đi cine đâu, tôi cũng đi hoài. Nhưng mà coi phim chọn lọc á, nhiều khi đừng có đi coi mấy cái phim mà nó bạo lực quá đó, đó là những cái phim mà quá kích động á, thì mình về tối ngủ mình nó không yên tâm á, mà thiền nó không được bình lặng vậy thôi, ok hả? Chứ lâu lâu đi karaoke này kia nên là đi nhảy đầm chút đâu có sao đâu. Dẫn ông bà đi chơi nhảy téo cho ông bà vui chút. Ông bà thích cái gì thì dẫn đi đó chứ không phải đi nhảy đầm mới vui. Ý chị hai nói là cũng được vậy đó. Sợ ông bà già quá là nhảy rớt xuống sàn mà. Về tôi đó. Ý chị hai nói ông bà muốn gì làm gì được cái gì cũng được không sao đâu. Đi chơi hóng mát này kia đó. Để uống cà phê rồi nói chuyện hôn nhân á. À, vậy đó. Ai nữa?
Thưa sư phụ, con nghe ta nói, có một người nó nói với con nói là khi mà chuyện ta bắn xong nó nửa đêm cái nằm thấy sư phụ hoài à. Nhưng mà con thì con ngồi thiền con không thấy sư phụ như vậy, con có tu tập hay không?
Thấy gì? Thấy này không thấy đâu mà bà nào nói lộn xộn nha. Tao biết không có được nói với nó hoài.
Không phải, con đi chợ con nghe cái bà đó nói là bà ăn chay đó, bà kêu con phải nói cho con nghe như vậy. Rồi con nói như vậy không biết phải con nghĩ trong bụng không phải con có tu tập.
Có người không phải. Có người thì mỗi ngày thấy chị hai hoài à, có người không thấy. Tại lúc mình chọn lựa không thấy không thấy cũng khó thấy ha. Tại vì có nhiều người tu cũng khác mà, sao đâu, đừng có so sánh mình với người khác rồi cái mình nản lòng nha. Còn ai nấy đi đường ai nấy chạy nha. Biết gì chắc gì thấy chị hai là tốt hơn đâu. Mình cái nội tâm mình thay đổi, mình lúc nào mình cũng càng ngày càng mở rộng cái tâm trí, càng ngày mở rộng tình thương, cái đó mới là ngon lành. Chứ thấy chị hai ngon gì ai cũng đây thấy trời. Đúng rồi, cái gì mà mỗi đêm mà một ngày thấy 4-5 lần á, tại vì cứ bận tivi lên coi.